Comfort Inn hotel. He then negotiated with Claire to pay her $700 for the night, along with paying for Plan B birth control.
So you had full intentions of doing other things, or not even using protection during all the challenge?
Oh, nah, nigga didn't even want to use the, fuck, nigga didn't even want to use protection. That's crazy. Freaked out ass nigga.
Just imagine the emotions he's going through right now as that door opens. Get his ass in jail. Mr. Ashenfelter? Are you Mr. Ashenfelter? Yeah, nice. Hey, I'm Detective Hoffman's Sheriff's Office. Yeah, hi. Right now I'll tell you you are under arrest. Either stand up to stand up or not. Why are you confused after what just happened? Oh, excuse me. Right now you're under arrest. Okay.
Okay.
You'll explain what's going on. Detective Sinclair. Get it? Sinclair, Claire? Does that ring a bell of anyone you texted? Sure. I have reason to believe that you've been in communication, inappropriate communication, with a 13-year-old child that lives this year.
At this point, Detective Sinclair doesn't yet want to let Ross know it was him posing as Claire, so he pretending that Claire was real.
If they claim it was them, or if they claim he was the one that did it, then he can obviously go and cause genius from them. Told her at some point last week that you were going to come meet up with her. And then you did. She told her mom that she's talking to a teacher. We didn't do that teacher. Okay. So that's how we're okay. Arrested in school ground. Your job is this is the reaction.
No, you gonna.
Talk a little bit about what's been going on. See what your mentality was. Why you didn't tell her. I believe that you did not. No. But I wonder how much time he's gonna get now because he didn't actually go to. He's probably getting charged, but I would still like to talk to you about that because there is something that you can say. Let's talk about the conversation for quite some time. And we have that. Okay. You know that you're recording. Okay. Right now you're correcting yourself. And you said you're right. Talk to the lawyer. Doesn't with you. Want to be. You got to report a higher lawyer. Want to represent you before you question the deal. Answer question to the distance. You're saying like yes. You see, well, this is giving me a little more difference. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. So you play where they give you it. But once you have to not just get it if you don't want to. And if you decide they're gonna take you on the ass. Right now, I did this. What if I did come on, bro. I actually didn't go to Ellenberg. Whoever this was threatening to beat me. We know what the excuses, man. What we'll do is, these guys will transport you back to Ellenberg, and you're gonna be booked into the Kittitas County jail for communication with the minor involved. Is there a simple way? It's the simplest way. It's the booking. What is the class seatbelt?
Ubu, Barima!
The potential of takes some pretty good steps towards
Minimum, Mari.
one traffic. So that's a big deal.
Ubu, Barima!
Ross was charged with participation with an armed for moral purposes. He was held in bail but was released after posting with a $100,000 bail.
No,
Pleaded not guilty to the felony charge in the Kittitas County Superior Court, and his trial is set to begin January 14, 2026. The Kittitas County Sheriff's Office urges anyone in relation related to the case to contact.
Yeah, you know what it is. Moral of the story, do not think that you, okay? Be normal, be a good person, quit sleeping in the elementary school. Now, it makes us great thing. Why did you actually want to be like to teach kids or to do something else? You know what I mean?
Here's the thing I love about my brand new 1800s boat. No smaller than the boats can fit into the box. This one can. Here, and of course, here. Check out one coat.
Family one, dude.
I thought it was pretty straightforward. I wasn't really sure if there was truly going to be really huge bad. I know in the first episode we see
Same.
that of this scene, Robert Noah Jones are like really that Shroud has created. I was thinking of Dispatch as something along the lines of all we do is really seeking out other people. But we don't know it's so much more than that. And Dispatch is so freaking much.
I know.
A couple issues here.
Like being a fraud.
Over in terms of actual storyline elements. Yeah, sure. There's issues with all the types of villains, all types of characters all over. I get this back. Don't make up fun. But Shroud was so silly. Just the idea of somebody which is forgive so much, get a whole look at everything so well. It's just terrifying. His whole work, the way he drawn attention, the way he had asking it, it looked like he was genuinely analyzing everything. It really caught my attention. And how he was talking and how he was being talked about. The first episode, that's really what it is. He's being talked about, predicting all of these things. Everything is happening.
I did that without dying, bro. I'm gonna go get my shade.
And it is ridiculous to watch. It is amazing to watch in terms of what that villain truly is. Being able to predict what things were truly going to happen. Especially when he talks about the powers of fire with the magnetic suits. Basically, predicting everything. Predicting, oh, how much energy that suit has. Oh, it's most likely around this. In which it is exactly what he says it
No, because technically it wasn't. Because it turned into that power in the second hour.
smart. Maybe that a lot of steps ahead of you. You learn about his algorithms that he puts on the villains and more able to handle it. And makes them strong, makes them better than all of the above. Learn that you can stand it, that right there is another thing. You know what? I see that you know the point. Of course, we do it, but like I said, like let's see for quite a while. Let's like go on a bit of like just from the dispatch and go on and do other things. It kind of makes things really better. Now we waited so long for him to show up. Because you're gonna see one thing. Wasn't this time sure how quick he would show up? Wasn't this time we're gonna see him? It's all already like what moment was there perfect? What moment did he just show up? What moment? This stuff popping up the screen. Felt it because when he does show up, damn, it is a moment. You're watching Invisigal, right? She finally breaks through all of these villains, and she's at the Astral Pulse. She grabs the cage, and starts walking through the dark. And Robert basically explaining to her like, okay, yeah, the staircase, it's this way. Don't worry, you're good. Like, oh, just walk down this way, yada yada yada. And then eventually, he turns. He turns around and you get a good look at Shroud's mask, and holy shit, dude, this guy is pretty damn scary. We literally watch him just mess around with this, taking away her inhaler, essentially gassing her out, making it super difficult for her to basically breathe, showing that he does know basically everything that he needs to know and to account for it. And that's exactly what he's doing.
Wrong
But the
fucking
thing is,
button.
one thing he didn't account for, and one thing he wasn't expecting, is busy making the Astral Pulse for himself. Or at least that's what it looks like when you just look at the cameras. Because when Robert gets captured and he gets tortured, Robert's like, I don't know what the Astral Pulse is. I have no idea what you're talking about. And frankly, like, she didn't get it, right? She didn't get the Astral Pulse. And he looks at Robert, he thinks to himself, or he basically tells him,
We're not knocking drugs. Someone's got to supervise the slaves. But without the ones putting in elbow behind the scenes,
yeah, he really believes that. He really believes that Disney doesn't have it. He's like, wow, I guess she played a
Yeah.
And that right there is like, no, really? Like, that is a really insane moment. You can say, like, oh, well, Disney was technically under Shroud still, so what if, he kind of knew, like, oh, yeah, he knew that she had it, or something like that, right? Well, basically, that he still knew that she was on his side. But really, at this point, that's not even the case. She really was leaning ahead on the idea that she needed to hide it away. Literally go away and hide with the Astral Pulse, because Shroud would just know. He would know and capture Robert immediately. Like, he would be able to get it out of Robert so easily. So she obviously had to keep it hidden away as much as she possibly could. And that's just one tiny tidbit that you get and you're like, wait a minute. So Shroud really can't predict everything, right? You can't predict every single aspect of every single thing. Because at the end of the day, in a game of choices, there's only so many choices. So, in the idea of Invisigal, the choice was give it to Shroud or give it to Robert. And she didn't either. She kept it. She made it look like she was turning on Robert, but she was also turning on Shroud. Something that Shroud predicted in terms of, oh, well, she might turn on me for the heroes, but she also will possibly turn on Robert for the villains. And those are the options that he was thinking initially. But the idea that she would go in on herself, just take it and just go away, that's not something he was thinking about. And that right there is like,
that's a little bit of a, you know, a kick in the way that we're trying to go, and a, you know, a little bit of a mess up, a little bit of a slip in the plan. But he was a very big deal, and frankly, you can see why he doesn't see it as a very big deal, because at the end of the day, he, you know, heads out and he does his normal thing, and we see that his character still gets put on full display on the big final battle. But one thing I want to say that I love about Shroud so much, going back to the scene where he has Robert tied up and Blonde Blazer shows up, we see what Shroud basically identifies heroes. Right? He knows, like he says, the age of heroes is over. It's done. It's in the dust. But he can specifically talk about how there are heroes that are true heroes. And I love and respect villains that are like this, where the villain respect an actual hero. But if you're not an actual hero, like, anything to do with you. I love anti-heroes and villains like that specifically. The idea of like, yeah, I'm here to pull the bad heroes. But I know Shroud isn't doing that, but the idea that Shroud can respect Blonde Blazer because he's like, you are one of the true last heroes. You are a hero that is true to your word, you know, heroic, everything that a hero should be. And that's exactly what Blonde Blazer is. So he's able to give that respect to Blonde Blazer. A villain that can give respect to heroes is a one of a villain. But at the end of the day, he has an issue. In his own head, he has a ton of issues. I'm going to briefly talk about the comic here. The comics, I'm not going to dive in like heavily with everything, but I'm going to tell you briefly how I feel about it, right?
It and
mainly with Shroud, with Robert's father, excuse me, that moment.
You're not even worth the effort it would take to flip the ignition. That's crazy. Get in the fucking suit.
Being senseless by Robert's father. Robert's father's not a good person. He might have been a hero, but he was not a good person. And that's where he gets that idea. That's where Shroud gets that idea of like, no, I need, like, you need to be a real hero to get my respect. Because Robert's father, his eyes, was not a real hero, was far from it. Went back on ideals, he did this, he did the horrible things. Robert's father was not a good guy, and it's pretty apparent in that. But also, we see how Shroud got his name, and yeah, through a person like you know, that former Mecha Man, someone who was supposed to be a good person. It's definitely a hard thing to watch, or a hard thing to read. You're thinking, man, really? Like, you really isn't a hero. Like, he is far from a hero. I kind of understand more why Shroud is so obsessed with that idea of a perfect hero and respecting those actual heroes. And that makes him...
What is the post-university person?
Hey, what the hell? That fuck down here.
They want to keep their career, or most people don't have money to waste. They want a good education and a great value. Are you a post person? Find out at post.edu.
Are you tired of paying rent? Or constantly moving from one place to another? LGI Homes has the solution for you. We offer affordable new homes with exceptional quality. With a simplified buying process and zero down options available. These are virtually the dream.
Wait, can I do the first one? This is just me today. Hey, this is my day. Still very Shut up, bitch.
Well, let's go back to the final fight. That final fight with Robert and Steve. I mean, he's predicting everything, right? That final fight, it feels like
Ubu,
everything right, at least for a while. But like his predictions throughout the entire fight,
Ubu,
very, very one-sided. But on top of that, the one-liner in the beginning, where whatever Robert says, one-liner-wise, whatever he ends up, confirming and saying, oh my goodness.
Ubu,
I mean, it's pretty damn scary and you can see in the face of Robert and Lloyd that they're like, oh hell no, like I don't like that you just predicted exactly what I was going to say. I'm like, dude, I feel the same way. I don't like that you're predicting every word, you're predicting every single, like attack. Predicting everything. Even when Chief showed up, yeah, he was caught off guard for a little bit, but then he started figuring things out, and it took a lot of things to go the way of Team Z and the way of the heroes for it to actually work out. Because guess what? It was all about Shroud and not knowing what was going to happen. With a person who, let's be honest, normally does know what's going to happen next. It took basically Flaw Blazers to give up her amulet briefly for Chase. It took a lot of things for basically them to keep that but as always, just like any other villain, he's going to take those hostage, right? He's going to take those basically martyr them with him. And frankly, that's what he does. This dog is exactly what he does. And on top of that, this dude is locked in on that idea, right? And Shroud stands there in front of Robert. He's telling him, don't mess with me right? He says, a different word, but I won't say that on mine. But he says, don't mess with me right? It's like, give me what I want. Give me the astral pulse. Don't give me the stupid, instead, look at it. Robert needs to make a decision. One that is actually as supposed to be the other that will definitely make you go off the rails. It will make makes this so amazing that you can't necessarily just pick which one to pitch. Because other than not, he has a lot of ideas for spread false information. He said maybe the actual balls that Robert did. One of them is definitely the extra balls. I'll figure it out. So now guess what? To learn how to do something, what it is, you can't do what feels like you should never do. And that's trust your gut. Trust your own decision. Let's just say ends up being wrong. Ends up being wrong. And what's driving but what makes this so beautiful, what makes the Shroud character so beautiful, is that we have a game here, Dispatch, that is essentially a Telltale game, right, to an extent, and it's a game full of choices. Choices that are, some fights, some aspects of your team, get rid of, whatever, right? It's a game of choices. And the fun part is you have a villain that is built for predicting your choices. Essentially, placing around you this central story is perfect. Perfect for the game of Dispatch on the outside of the game of Dispatch itself, like the actual game itself, like it is perfect for this villain is perfect for the game. Choices, the power, everything, the people, let's just say, it's the thing that does much choice, that said, one
Wait, did I end their cleanse goal? Worms in the hook. They just constantly do himself. He says, he thought he does in signature. Nigga, what? It's nice that you were able to help your friend. So you're not hungry anymore? Hungry Night reference? This is quite the appetite. I was leaving the great weekend's possible. Okay, that's right. What the hell is off? I don't know. Why did I not get this bag up? Station. Oh! I was like, she must be changing this thing. But she's infected like Sly. So it's interesting. So you telling me I didn't need that goddamn suit? It's bullshit. Oh, it's the dash man. Dash faster. Dash further. Dash faster. Think about it, Susan. Because she gives you a knife.
Guys, Josh Hart. I'm in a group chat call in Portland. We have my wife Shannon, Matt, Samara, and my boy Sebastian. The group chat is very big. It's not better than Kids Hart.
Hey, how you doing today? My name's Phil. Coach Pete is not around. He'll show up in the last usually this bad. Great. I got him again. Down. This was a stag. No halfway to stay. Fly went that room for down. Down. And then where do we go? Right up. Where do we go? So right here, there is a charm, and here is a breakable one. So there's a friendly. We got a wall right here. And then it's easier if you do have a second double jump like that. If you don't, if you're go over here, it's down. Make your way up. Just like that. Nice and easy. A little bit of platforming. Just dashing back and forth. Real easy. Nothing too crazy. I believe in you. Couple little jumps. Nothing too crazy. Hug the wall. Dash across. And just like save the brother.
Shiny.
She's like, wait a minute. What?
She just said
Pinsoria Neku. Oh. Pinsoria Neku.
I should dash through everything. For y'all who know, I fought the Hollow Knight and the Radiance. I'm just grinding. Because as you can see, I have sit in 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7. Alright, stop that. 7 mash yards and only 1 sword thing. So you grinding him. You beat the Radiance.
what's going on. She's one of the very few bugs who has the infection, or it looks like they got that orange stuff around them, and when
Yeah,
they talk to
that's
them,
right.
they wake up, it's Greta and Sly. Those are the only two. And when they talk to them, they will end up back in Burton. So if we go all the way back into Burton, we will see over here, the door is now open. Go say hello to Greta in the room. Get ourselves a nice little mask charge. Bert.
Yeah. I save yourself. Oh, actually, the question would be how to steal that shit. It's so accurate. Now that's ape match. The white savior. Oh, yeah. Not reading all that. That was a soul test.
Thank you, Greta. And we've got her diary. You can read in here and see her secret.
Oh, it's me.
There is something else in this room that will open up if you decided to save Zoe. But you know what? That's all I'm going to say. I'll leave that for another video.
A new Scissor 7 season show.
We didn't go to the sandbar to hang out. We're getting to the point where we're using our...
Yo, let my friend go.
This simple fetch quest in Silksong turns into a nightmare.
It's time to ask more of our browser. Hey Copilot, adjust all these recipes for...
What is the worst boss run back in Holland? The bosses themselves in Hollow Knight can be fairly challenging, and new players are almost certain to die on their first try. But something nobody talks about is the trek back to fighting those said bosses. It's left me wondering what the absolute worst boss run back trek in the game was. After taking a look at them all, I have an opinion on the very worst
Radiant.
one, which I thankfully didn't have to endure. One candidate is the Soul Master, where you have to trek through his entire location back again in order to just get to him. Another candidate is the Traitor Lord, with a lengthy and just annoying enough run back to make you feel something.
Just use a damn dream gate.
I think the absolute worst run back in the game has got to be the Mantis Lords. Let me explain why. Very lucky and defeated them on the first try, but any unfortunate soul who loses has only these two benches as the closest possible respawn locations. The biggest insult to injury is that the closest bench is hidden behind this wall just above the boss. However, you cannot access this bench until you actually beat the boss itself. What do you think? Comment your pick and subscribe for more Hollow Knights. What is the worst boss run back in Hollow Knight? The bosses themselves in Hollow Knight can be fairly challenging, and new players are almost certain to die on their first try. But something nobody talks about is the trek back to fighting those said bosses. It's left me wondering what the absolute worst boss run back trek in the game was. After taking a look at them all, I have an opinion on the very worst one, which I thankfully didn't have to endure. One candidate is the Soul Master, where you have to trek through his entire location back again in order to just get to him. Another candidate is the Traitor Lord, with a lengthy and just...
A lot of players are dying to try the new Hollow Knight Silksong on mobile. I've said in today, I'm going to show you exactly how to download it for free.
Motherfucker, it's already on mobile. You're trying to scam me.
Probably upset some people. What I mean is that this game gave us multiple endings, 5+. So if Season 2 is a continuation of Season 1.
I know that's what's confusing me.
Several different starting points, which in turn could making the production of Season 2 even longer. For example, some people really like
that's what I was thinking.
But if you never got fired, then this never happens either. There are some other options that they can go with. For example, they could just pick one ending, thereby making it canon, which would make writing Season 2 easier, while at the same time disappointing people that their ideal conclusion wasn't canon, or at least get the opportunity to see the aftermath of their decisions in Season 1, if it differs from the canon story. Ad hoc can also just make the sequel be a whole new cast of characters, which again, may be liked by some and disliked by others.
Yeah, that'd be disliked by many.
Hey, there it is. Do you like dogs? Okay, I'm more of a cornhole man myself. Oh, how about a game? I mean, we could maybe wager, say, £10,000.
Well, as my doctor told me when I got addicted to fettuccine Alfredo, that's a little rich for my blood. How about this? If you win, I'll let you pick the starting lineup of the last 2 games of the season. But if I win, you can't go anywhere near the owner's box, at least not while Rebecca's still in charge.
Ted, what the heck?
I'll give you some folks all night, but I don't know if it's not my gut here. It's okay. What do you think? Girl, okay. Double in bed. Whatever you say, Rip Dukes. Yeah, just let me know if I'm winning or losing, all right? Oh, I forgot I had these on. Oh, wait a second. Forgot I'm left-handed. I was going to be a loser. See what we got here. Hey, that.
I should have dropped you on your hand if I had the chance.
Oh, is that what your mom did to you when you were a baby? And that's why you're like this? Stupid idiot.
Why was he talking like this? The fuck is this?
I should have dropped you on your hand if I had the chance.
Oh, is that what your mom did to you when you were a baby?
Is that what your mom did to you when you were a baby?
And that's why you're like this?
That's why you're like this? Stupid idiot. Like.
Dumpster. I'm gonna make sure this time you can't walk out.
Right. when I tricked you into taking me to your pathetic little lair.
Throwback to 2019 when North Korea actually hosted South Korea for a World Cup qualifier. And even though the game ended 0-0, the whole thing was a disaster. When the South Koreans got to North Korea, their passports were completely taken and they were told they were not to leave the hotel. All of their phones were also completely blocked from having any sort of internet connection. And on top of that, once they got to the game, which was being held in the world's biggest stadium, there was not a single fan. It was completely silent. Then the game started, and it was the most aggressive match of football South Korea ever played. The North Koreans were pushing, shoving, and elbowing all game to the point where South Korea's star players said they were simply lucky nobody got injured. Then after the game, North Korea was supposed to send broadcast footage of the game to South Korea, but they sent nothing for weeks, and when it finally arrived, it was on an old-school DVD with footage so low quality it was completely unusable. It looked like it was filmed on a security camera. Needless to say, we will never see this happen ever again. Throwback to 2019 when North Korea...
Speed running a random item in Hollow Knight, Part 20. This episode, we're running Simple Key. There are a total of 4 of these in the game, but out of those, only one seems viable. Sly's Key. So we'll start the run by making our way to Grow's mother so we can free Sly from the speculation. Then we want to find this Husk guard before False Night and kill him. 15 times. So after killing the same enemy for nearly 10 minutes, kill False Night for the remaining Geo, go back to Dirt Mountain, and end time at 14 minutes and 51 seconds.
One just might have.
Sorry, kid. It's loose.
I didn't have a center. While I turn your sky sugar. While I turn your sky sugar.
Sorry, kid.
One just might.
Speed running a random item in Hollow Knight, Part 20. This episode, we're running Simple Key. There are a total of 4 of these in the game, but out of those, only one seems viable.
Hey, how you doing today? My name is Relia, and thank you so much for stopping by. Today we're playing Hollow Knight, and I'm going to show you, if you haven't already bought a Simple Key from him, it is going to be here, and it will cost $950 for here with Sly. Moving on, to get the second Simple Key, we're going to make our way over to the city storeroom, which is in the city of Tears. Here we are on the map. We're going to cross the map and head over to the right. And you will find the Simple Key here. an irritant dust as bugs, and you would find the simple key field. Next, go ahead and fast travel over to the hidden station. Make your way all the way to the left.
Tiema Palava.
Later after that. There, it makes multiple appearances before vanishing before the knight can get to it. Numerous dead insects litter the path to Nosk's cave, their thoughts suggesting the creature's trickery. The night is followed by a series of organic barriers in the final tunnel. Nosk undergoes a hideous metamorphosis to show its actual form before howling and starting the battle. When defeated, infections burst out of Nosk, making it explode. It leaves behind its counterfeit shell amidst the puddles of infection. Consider subscribing or checking out my YouTube video.
This shit is so
Billy
cool.
Bell. We're going to start at King Station and take the upper top left exit. King Station. Alright, so we want to go to this door over here.
I'm going to get this. Leave and get my Geo back. My Geo hasn't launched yet. Please tell me this is the right thing. I swear this is the right.
And it'll have a hot springs.
Alright, it is. Alright, it is.
Climb up the platform to find Billy Bell. You can talk to her if you want, or just get straight to the Alright, that's it for this video. See you next time, and thanks for watching.
Touch 'em.
Bello. Veloso. Caraway. Gio.
What you just got?
Gio. Sego, Gio. Sego, Gio.
this case, the new strongest hero is dispatched when Robert's
Yeah,
about to be destroyed.
Yeah, he is.
Minor by case is wearing Blinder's amulet. The amulet eventually bewares stupid human strength, their ability, the ability to fly, and energy projection. Compare with case, her name with super speed, and you have the ultimate hero. And on top of that, while wearing the amulet, case doesn't even appear to age anymore. This case is the strongest hero in this game. When Robert's about to be destroyed by Cloud Spider-Man, he's saved by Case who's wearing Blinder's amulet. The amulet already gives the wearers superhuman strength, their ability, the ability to fly, and energy projection. Compare with Case, her name with super speed, and you exactly is the man. Our beloved protagonist who Holland. What exactly is the man? Our beloved protagonist who Holland. Our little fellow is a bit of a mystery, but there's a lot of subtext we can extract to piece together who they are. For starters, there's the child of the Pale King and the White Lady, as well as 4 million other discarded vessels. Of those vessels, the Hollow Knight was chosen to fight the Radiance, with our knight left in the dust with his fellow siblings. But thankfully, the knight was able to escape the abyss. This fun theory brought to me by Hypokai states that the knight was able to escape her deepness. You can see the room closest to the abyss of vessels where we fight Nos holds many corpses of those fellow vessels. Not to mention, we also obtain Sharp Shadow here. Anyways, the knight escapes Hollownest and experiences the events of Hungry Knight. Okay, not at all canon, but that's my theory. While outside of Hollownest, the knight somehow loses all of his memories from that kingdom. Suddenly, they receive a call from Hollownest. It's called either coming from the Radiance or the Hollow Knight. We're not sure who did it. Then, of course, all the events of the game happen when we find out about their half-sister, the Dreamers, and the Kingdom's fate before defeating the absolute Radiance. Let's just accept that Hungry Knight is canon. Who exactly is the knight? Our beloved protagonist who Holland. Our little fella is a bit of a mystery, but there's a... So, who exactly is the Pale King in Hollow Knight? The ruler of Hollownest that oversaw a kingdom come to rule. What happened? Hollownest as a worm. As we can see from his cast-off shell and Kingdom's Edge, he then rebirths into the Pale King and takes on this form to better match the bugs of Hollownest. Makes the bugs of Hollownest sentient and aware, while the third boat will be the weapons in the moth tribe, whose own creator is the Radiance. As a result, the Radiance unleashes the infection on the Pale King is to the back of his children to see a way to use this, of course, in the Hollow Knight. Now, this is where he appears as something of an antagonist. Hollow Knight because he lacks a mind, will, or voice. The first part is leaving thousands of his children behind in the abyss, just forgotten. It's complex because I think it's interviewed with that state in his people, but strength in a way. The one that many people have pointed out as to be Hollownest is where the rightful Pale King shown the Hollow Knight the kingdom he's trying to save. The Hollow Knight then feels emotion and lust becomes impure with a bleeding at the end of the battle pain. So, who exactly is the Pale King in Hollow Knight? The ruler of Hollow who is the Hollow Knight in Hollow, the main center of the game. The reason we fight all the way through Hollow is the main mystery he actually is, and one of the things that he is a vessel. Just like our protagonist, the Knight. These two were born in the abyss and are both children of the Pale King and the White Lady. However, the Hollow Knight was chosen by the Pale King to be the one that seals the Radiance, as they were deemed pure enough to do so. Pure in this context means without a mind, will, or voice. This left the Knight as well as thousands of other children live. What you pick? Talking shit. Go ahead. Operation. This shit, girl, ain't gonna What? Keep it safe, sir.
Hey, Key. I'm Chance.
Wait, you like that ass? Wait, what? Yeah, I was just joking. No, because you got covered. There is no way she is trans. My brother in Christ, that should be illegal. She's a fucking girl. What type of technology are they using? People in the comments talking about I'm still taking this shit down. You are a homosexual. I ain't gonna lie.
Wait, so that's a me. Oh, I'm stupid. He said he's trans. Papa Sude. ¿Qué volen? ¿Más? Hijo más. We fight. I'm fighting. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Well, now look like a woman. Now like a woman. I still might take that shit back. No, I'm playing. Right, if she say that we are right. Let's go. I'll suck the tongue up my nigga's dick and spit it at you.
A simple microchip. This will be
Hell nah. This nigga is mad.
That's what you talk about. You think it's all of a sudden he's 6'9". What do you mean? You. What about your vacation rental? It's terrible. I gave you a guilt-free pass to have fun with any girl. Do you take it or do you leave it? No, he gave you a layup. Just say no. I can say no. That shit I'm saying. That makes fine. So, it's terrible. I gave you a guilt-free pass to have fun with any girl.
Let's go. Wait, stand up. Yeah, just down there or something. Let's go. Wait, stand up. Yeah, just down there or something.
That's Pete.
Violence for terrorism and prevention act, a sentence of 20 years consecutive to count 1. Count 3.
What's he supposed to do, gang? You got no fun.
Violation of street gang terrorism and prevention act, a sentence of 20 years consecutive to count 2. 10. I got no vehicle.
It's got over the hell with something.
Life without consequence, life with a senior, officially, and child. 12 with the same guy. He is also 14.
Name a country that has ever been to war. USA.
Dumbass. Germany. For real, bro, this is the two name character. This nigga dumb as hell.
What's going on?
13 and on topic. It's okay, they get their games out. Why could you not at 13?
What the fuck is going on?
Wait, what?
She would say that I would take her period as
What's going on? Already grown. Go get an education. Grown, you get an education.
Yeah! Yo, brother was touching me.
What's going on? She the decoy. You paid her to do this.
Friendship lasts longer because they just accept that their friends are bullshit bums, molesters, cheaters,
Nigga,
etc.
what? We both said nigga, what?
Friendship lasts longer because
I really believe in my heart that the Titanic is sinking right now. They said women and children on the lifeboats only. Some of you people, these are my children.
Nigga, I would. Duh. Duh. He said, duh. I'm 13. If they make me stay there, nigga, I'm fighting these women and shit. For real. Men are not helping the elderly. Man, fuck the elderly, bro. If the Titanic's sinking, bro, I will fight my way to get onto the boat.
Thank you for your loss, man. I really appreciate it.
She would say that I would be.
Oh, that's so tough. No, yes, she does. Bro, it's always the shark girls protecting her finer friend. For real! W, man! Pizza! No, she doesn't want your name. I'm gonna slap the shit out of this thing. No, she doesn't want your name. No, she doesn't want your name. Oh, my hair. Ooh, she doesn't want your name. Ooh, she doesn't want your name. I hate the No, she doesn't want your name. No, she's so fat, bitch. No. Yes, she does. Why you cock blocking your shorty from a nice guy? Cause that nigga's genuinely nice to you. Bro, one time there was this fat ass girl and this fine ass skinny girl. Bro, he was risen in up the fat girl, but he wasn't flirting. So he could get the snack. Right? He was buttering up the fridge so he could open it up and get the snack.
She would say that I would take her period pad and I would then go to the stove top and I would put it in a pot or a pan and I would let it steam and simmer out off of the period and I would drink it. Yeah.
How the fuck is she accusing?
True, because
Yo! Nigga.
You got in too deep. There's no level of deepage that I can get where I'm drinking, period. What are you talking about? Why would you even admit this shit? People are just so dumb nowadays, bro. What the hell?
She would say that I was in her period test.
I keep it important, honestly. Wow. Oh my God, thank you so much. Where you from? I'm from the drinking with you. What about you? What the fuck are you, man? Chill. Can I get your phone number? I bet you can get the phone number. Come on, bro. Let me just get it real quick. Look at the friend. Why is she pissed off?
Bro! Just because you're fat and lonely doesn't mean you have to cock-block your girl, bro. Cock-block this for real. I know.
Shit's good.
That'd be friend.
Why would you say that she threw school a simple question game? How you possibly made yourself that bad? Why would you say
where do you get telling you cack on oh God.
I saw you. I saw you from back there. I actually thought it was so gorgeous, and I just saw that. I saw it.
You're not gay.
I'm going to show you how to do the perfect everyday glam. First step, grab a ton of it, swirl it around, put it around, and pick your face and look like you just ran a marathon in the desert.
I thought that show was real when I first saw the story. I ain't even finna lie, I feel old, so no way I actually thought that shit was real.
Alright, I'm going to show you how to do the perfect everyday glam. First step, just grab a ton of it, swirl it around, put it around, and pick your face and look like you just ran a marathon in the desert. Alright, I'm going to show you how to do the perfect.
What's your favorite cartoon? YouTube? For real.
Nato.
You got a 13. If she gave you a guilt-free pass to sleep with anybody, would you take it? Yes, sir. You might get one pass, and at the end of the day, you won't one wife. Okay, W died. W's boyfriend. What about you if he gave you one? If he gave me a guilt-free pass, I would take it. Brother, what? Relationship Who would you take it with? Who? I'm gonna look him up. He is a G League basketball player. He's even in the NBA. This is who you use your free pass for.
Real. Reach out too. He ain't even in the NBA. You trying to smash? Oh nah, our relationship. Oh.
I'm not gonna lie, gang. Break up with her, please. What? She give you a guilt-free pass to sleep.
I really don't know a lot of off the court stuff about Carl.
He got a third.
That's what it smells like inside.
Whoa. Whoa.
He must be a bad person because he was like a real sunshine.
Hell is big. Try better next time, bro. Like, what the hell?
He must be a vain person because he.
I hate to burst your bubble, but every single one of the biggest scream fake nippers.
Don't think it's why it makes a person but like, if they ever want to get that, some niggas are just like that now, but at the same time,
He must be.
I hate to burst your bubble, but every single one of the biggest scream fake nippers.
the only nigga.
He was both part of a big friend group. He's 3 years older than me. Do the math and keep that in mind. It was not weird at the time. 3 years passed. We're real good friends. Was on call with him. Always seen him as a big brother. So yeah, I was JS calm about what outfit I was finna wear to a concert, and I was showing him options, then I hear some wet. I asked him what he's doing. He said, nothing. JS laying down. I mean, a little suspicious, but I thought nothing of it cause we've been friends for so long and thoughts like that are weird, so I decide not to question him further.
Okay.
Then, he made a little noise. Sounded like a whimper. Asked him again. He says, I hit my elbow on the hard part of the bed, and I'm like, okay, makes sense. Then I keep looking for clothes. I look back. This dude's smiling at the camera a little bit too much, and one of his hands are out of the frame. BJS looked off, so I questioned him again. He says with the most confident promise you won't hang up. I am not promising you shit, but okay? Now pause the movie, cause what I am about to say to y'all is so damn twisted. He pans the camera down.
Horny.
Not only was he right-facing fist cut of meat to me on FaceTime, he has the gall to say, you like it, blocked on everything, including Minecraft.
Yo!
I was
Passionate. I know you have like a million applications. People are poor, come from poverty, all around the world, whatever. Look, I'm gonna keep it a beam, but I blew up at 16 on YouTube, right? I'm true to this. I'm new to this, alright? I know what to do. I know how to go about it. I know how to get paid. All I need is practice. Every single day of my life, I grind, train, study it for this opportunity, just so I can provide for my family, do everything that's going to take. Alright, we'll try to be committed to the University of Tennessee.
Is it? White people races used to be so fire back in the day. We're standing on thin ice, buddy. Still wear them. Your braces are all tough. Or, got a lot of dip on your chip, buddy. What? That's tall. Look at those, bro. Swear. What happened? They fell off. White people races used to be so fire back in the day. We're standing on thin. This song is called Cuts, about my cousin that's locked in jail for life for killing a pregnant lady a few years after I told him we wouldn't look at dirty magazines together anymore. Perhaps in my self-centered mess, I felt it was my fault that I showed him those dirty magazines when he was 6. And then we acted out what we saw. My dad had Playboy magazines, but the magazines I found at the top of my mom's closet were different. My name is Jay, and I slept with my cousins until I was 14.
Yo!
I'm sorry, I gotta say.
This is something you take to the grave. You were young, you were exposed to sex anyway. I'm not gonna get mad at you. Why would you say this stuff? You think it's so hard to be a Kanye fan, bro? I'm over here fighting for my life every single week. Yo, Elon, please just deactivate this
Papa nada.
about my cousin that's locked in jail for a pregnant lady a few years after I told him we wouldn't look at dirty magazines together. Perhaps in my self-centered mess, I felt it was my fault that I showed him those dirty magazines. And then we acted out.
basketball terms and describe anything about it. One tip I heard you talking about, yo, I see the cross between like her rim protecting friend is playing outside. What I need you to do is help brothers pick a role and distract his friends if you take his label. If you don't understand everything you just said, it's great. Chat, one thing about guys is that we're gonna use basketball terms to describe anything in life. I got to be talking to some girl, and I just hit my homie talking about, yo, I see the cross between Ezzy and LA, but her rim protecting friend is playing bad outside. So what I need you to do is chat, one thing you explain that to you.
That might be one of the greatest things I've ever seen. Bro, would you explain that to you? That might be one of the greatest things I've ever seen. Would you explain that to you?
Yo, bro, he made that shit collapse. Little booty clappers. That world feels like you do.
Why would I not man with lots of options choose to be his one and only woman? Why would a high-value man with lots of options choose to be his one and only woman?
Because look at us, we're mad.
Why would a high-value man with lots of options choose to be his one and only woman?
Please leave.
Why would a high-value man with lots of options choose to be his one and only woman?
Because look at us, we're mad.
Keep the herd. Your friend will be fine.
James, stop.
Yo.
Tom Simon. My life goes live and I said, wait, it takes the right time, I'm on time, and I'm on time, and I said, bye, and I'm like, I'll solve it. But like Obama, time I'm treating, wait a minute, they could have stop. I don't see this reverse win. I fucking turn it back. I put the dirt. James, they could have stop. I really this reverse win. This was really bad. I fucking turn it back. James has managed to abstain from self-touch for 3 days, but he's struggling, especially when bombarded by explicit content on Instagram. Until his dog enters the room, sparking.
No way,
Please don't tell me what I think.
no way, no! Please. Fucking.
James has managed to abstain from self-touch for 3 days, but he's struggling, especially when bombarded by explicit content on Instagram. Until his dog enters the room, sparking an idea. Please don't tell me what I think's bad. Here we go. Yo, what is this, man? Mom, what are you? James has managed to abstain from self-touch for 3 days. He's struggling, especially when bombarded by explicit content on Instagram. Until his dog sparking an idea. Please tell me what I think's bad. Here we go. Yo, what is this, man? James has managed to abstain from self-touch for 3 days. He's struggling, especially when bombarded by explicit content on Instagram. Until the dog sparking an idea. Tell me what I think's bad.
Get lost.
Sorry, what did you say?
It's great.
Can I do anything about it?
Why don't you just get lost?
Sorry, what did you say?
It's great.
Can I do anything about it?
Yeah, we're done with this.
Get lost.
2000. Oh. Not worth 2K. Big ass bitches.
Someone said get the lotion for us. Bro, oh, I'll go to the door and I need to see. Someone said I'm like that. It's 17 inches in the dog. I want to see movie rooms. Someone said get the lotion for us. Bro, I'll go to the door and I need to see. Someone said I'm eating right now. Wow. Just a tip for all of you. It's 17 inches. Dog is I want to see rooms. Someone said get the lotion. Oh, or I need to see. Someone said I'm eating right now. Wow. Just a tip for all of you. It's 17 inches. Dog is I want to see rooms. Someone said get the lotion. Oh, or I need to see. Someone said I'm eating right now. Wow. Just a tip for all of you. It's 17 inches. Dog is
notice when he grows tacos. So we said in promotion, Strauss, open world, needs to see his money. So we said, I'm right now,
Put my face on them in that. For holiday. Yeah.
I was just fucking school, they tried to make me special ed. Put my desk outside the classroom, said I should use my head. I wasn't fast real, but they still call me spec.
What the fuck?
His reverse curse technique is a creating flashes basically at will. He has had all of the abilities he learned from school, like dismantle and cleave, words cutting slash, and even frugal. And there's also the possibility that he's learned and unlocked his anti-gravity techniques that his mother possessed. And then on the other end, we got Miwa. He's the only sorcerer in history who found a way to convert the effects of a single domain to a real domain expansion that is also buried with domain expansions. He is also which nullifies all of his techniques.
you